Yo, yo, yo. What's happening, guys? Welcome in. Can you guys hear me? Yo, Jerome. SZ. What's going on, my brother? Josh, Jeffrey. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? ETH put in a monster day yesterday. 7.5%, I think. So that is something to be excited about. Everyone doing good? Ben, JPM boss, what's going on? CEWA, hi from Croatia. Bro, I want to go to Croatia so badly. I think it's such a beautiful country. I'm jealous that you live there. Welcome in. Well, we got some good looking daily closes across the board. Levels. What's up, dude? Links, daily close, algo. Litecoin doesn't look too bad, guys. Litecoin might get going soon. FTT has been going crazy. This chart is just so insane to me. Ryan, you're Chuba? Bro, what's up, Chuba? We became friends in the coolest way ever. I remember, who was it? Someone made a meme of us. I think it was, who was it? One of the PDF guys. Do you remember, Chuba? That's how we became friends. Trying to think. Coinpocalypse. That's who it was. Coinpocalypse made that meme of us. I can't remember what happened, but you were like David and I was like Goliath, I think, because I had more followers or something. I don't even remember why it happened, but it was pretty funny. Good to see you here. Hey from Portugal, how's it going? LTC, Litecoin to 185. All right, the king has spoken. Trader SZ says Litecoin to 185. I agree. Litecoin looks pretty good. Last stream we were talking about flipping this level, and it kind of chopped around it a little bit, but I like Litecoin. Not a clue. I'm going to find it. I need to find it. It was a while ago. It was funny, though. Broke out from this downtrend. This is all kind of irrelevant. I don't think we get back down there, but Litecoin's looking pretty good. We'll talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum first, and then we can look at some alts. So let's just get started. This is the range we've been working with on Bitcoin for a while. I had these equal highs marked out for the longest time, and we swept them on the Elon pump, retraced the whole thing, and we've been grinding up ever since. Wicked into them again, and this is our first close actually through this level after being rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say, I would say like 5 times. So Bitcoin's at a really interesting place. If it can maintain above this level, which who knows, we might dip down and retest it. As you guys know, if you've been watching these, I don't always trust these daily open pumps, or if you follow me on Twitter, I kind of say that a lot. But we have these equal highs right here too. And this is, I think it's 12 hour, no, 8 something. 8 hour supply kind of led to this dump. We have equal highs right underneath it. And so a sweep into there is something I'm keeping an eye out for. I definitely am bullish on this. I think, I mean, I don't know how long we're going to be stuck in this range. I'll look for weakness up here and around the range highs, but as soon as we break out of this range high, this will probably go to 50K. Like, we aren't going to consolidate for, I mean, I wouldn't call that move consolidation, so we'll say after we topped out. We're not consolidating for a month just to go up a few $1,000s. So once this breaks out, I think this will really get going. We kind of saw this in previous cycles. If we look at BLX, I haven't pulled this up in a little while. I don't remember. Let's see. I think it was this cycle we were looking at last time. We would consolidate. This is about to pull everything back up. Consolidate for a little over a month, and then do our next leg. And I pretty much think we're at the beginning of a bigger cycle like this, and so I think we're putting in this consolidation here before another parabolic leg up, kind of like this one. So we're playing it level to level though, but definitely super bullish. I don't know how you can't be really bullish on everything right now. Alts have been popping off left and right. Like, it truly is DeFi season. Like, look at this chart or this chart and try to tell me it's not DeFi season. So Bitcoin's looking good. I would just rather play alts right now. Like, you could probably take a long on a retest of the equal highs. I just don't have a super clear invalidation, so I'm bullish on this. My bias is bullish. I think it pushes up, but I would just much rather play play alts. As you guys know, I've been screaming about longing ETH for quite some time now. Yesterday, we finally ranged for a little bit, took out this low, pushed up. We broke out of that range today, overnight for me, and kind of formed a little other one. I don't know how I feel about this one quite yet. It looks okay. It kind of fits. But we were talking about it in a different video. I mean, this one was obviously a little longer, but we've been forming some ranges this entire way, and then we would get retests of the range high. So I kind of think that's what's happening right here, and we are getting ready for the next leg up on Ethereum. I was watching this earlier, but it never really gave me a setup. Like, I would have kind of wanted a cleaner sweep below this level and then break above, but it kind of chopped around, obviously, and it just never really gave me a clean trigger. But I'm okay with that because I've been adding to my ETH longs quite a bit. Yesterday I bought some, didn't catch it right down there, but I did play that sweep. It was funny, we were talking about Link on stream. I don't know if some of you guys were here for that one. We were talking about Link on stream. It pushed up. I literally set up this exact trade right here. Order at the mid-range. Stop was down there. Targeting Monday's high. Or maybe we were targeting this high. I don't remember. But then that YFI news came out and everything started dumping. And I had just talked about this, so I didn't go set limits, and then wicked it perfectly and went away. So that was a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's look at ETH BTC really quick. The weekly chart just looks gorgeous to me. Like, this is one of the best looking charts out there. We had this weekly support, resistance here, 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 here. We flipped it, finally held it as support. And we're pushing above these highs. Like, it's not like we swept those highs and then retested it. That wouldn't be quite as bullish, but we broke through, retested weekly support, and I truly don't see why we don't at least go here. Like, I don't think there's any reason for this Ethereum pump to stop until we hit 0.054. That doesn't mean there won't be any pullbacks along the way, but the weekly looks really clean. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get like two white, that's the ugliest thing I've ever drawn in my life, but two white weekly candles after this and hit that, something like that. I don't think this really has to pull back, but I'd like to see this level hold if it does. We did sweep this high technically. So if it does pull back and we retest there, I think we push up afterwards. But as long as we're holding this level and this level, I don't know why I did an O and then an X, but as long as we're holding those levels, Ethereum looks really good to me. Link BTC looks good too. Oops. Hey, my important link line got completely ignored. And then, actually, this doesn't look right. Did this actually happen? That can't have actually have happened, right? Oh well, I don't trade the BTC pairs. That wick looks kind of scammy though. I had this super clean SR level. Probably everyone did because it was so clean, and then price just completely ignored it, got back above, and didn't even retest it, which was kind of funny. But last time we talked about this, we took a look at this daily supply, which kind of was the origin of this entire dump, and we've flipped that. We've kind of chopped around it, but as long as we hold above that, and definitely as long as we hold above here, Link looks good to push a lot higher. Link is such a bullish chart. Sean, he's in the chat right now. He said Link's going to 125, and I tend to believe him. So, yeah, I mean, you can't be bearish on this chart, especially the weekly. Broke above previous all-time highs, retested it. We had this down week. We're closing back above it. I expect just some more expansion. Okay, we ran through a couple charts. Let me catch up with the chat. I didn't really read it. Chuba vaguely remembers. Yeah, I have a bunch of imposters on Twitter. I don't know. They've been coming out of the woodworks recently, so just report them. There's not a lot I can do. Would I buy ADA today? ADA? Probably not. I mean, it's super bullish, but if you're not in already, I was looking for a flip of this level. We talked about that on stream, and it barely missed. So that was a bummer because it's probably up like 40% from there. Wow, I'm good. Let's see. Sean, what's up? What's up, Crypto Crazy Cali? Would I buy it? No. Lorenzo, hi from Italy. How's it going, man? I love Italy. Zcash looking frisky for you. I haven't looked at Zcash yet. Do I trade spot mostly? No, I mostly trade futures. That Wick's not on Coinbase. Okay, good. Thoughts on Algo? Super bullish Algo still. I'll talk about this range in a sec. Cause, what's up, dog? Any thoughts on Atom? We can look at Atom. I haven't traded it a ton recently. Like I had some levels marked out on it early this week. Probably should have longed it after it broke out of Monday's range, but I was focused on other pairs. Can you explain what a breaker play is? I've heard you say it before, but can't find anything online about it, what it means. Yeah, I can talk about that. We'll go over some coins first, and then I can talk about it. Okay, what was I about to say? Algo. Yeah, we'll look at Algo. Also, this is kind of moving a little bit. I mean, yesterday's daily open, you guys, we kind of tested it once. It happened twice, actually. So this daily open, make that a little thinner. These were 2 days where Asia kind of pumped. So here, literally the same exact thing. So I think this is something worth watching. But where did I go? Okay, so we had the daily open. We pretty much pushed up right away. Briefly broke below it, but it held the support again. This wasn't even losing the daily open. Like, that is super bullish. And then yesterday, I guess 2 days ago, if you count depends how you count it. Yesterday, it wasn't quite as bullish. Let me see where my session breaks are. Right around here. Like, it pushed up right away, and then we dumped like 10%. So that was different. But then here, we literally got the same exact thing. Pushed up a little, retested it, and then we were gone. And today, let's see what's happening. We're pushing up right away. So if we come back down and retest this daily open and it holds, gosh, I need to change that preset. Holy cow, that's been annoying. What do I call it? Okay. So we pushed up right away. I've seen this twice now. I think it shows a ton of strength if we're holding the daily open during the Asian session. So push up, retest the daily open, go. Here we pushed up, retest the daily open. We did end up testing it again, but we never really lost it. So here, pushed up, maybe we get something like this, and then go. So I'm not really like, I don't know. I've learned to not trust these pumps too much, but I do think it could pull back, give a nice tap of that daily open, maybe wick a little lower so we actually have a daily low in, and then push up from there. But that's just something I remember seeing over here and then here again. And since we're pushing up right away, I don't know. It's not the biggest sample size ever, but it's something I'm keeping my eye on. But I mean, once this breaks out of the range, like every single time we've broken out of a little range, it's kind of kept going. So maybe we get something like this, and then it comes up, breaks out of that range. Playing this from 1770 to 2000 would not be a bad play. That's probably 13%, I would say. Yeah, 13.2. So Ethereum looks good. Bullish thesis still intact. I still think we hit 2K by February 8th, but we're running out of days. So Ethereum really better pull through for me. Okay, algo. So I tweeted this chart a couple of days ago, probably maybe yesterday, I think, actually. And I should update that. Target got hit pretty nicely. So I noticed this range back here. I know we like traded in it for just a couple weeks and then lost it, but I think these levels still had quite a bit of relevance because we broke in, rejected at the mid-range here, held support for like a week. You know, there were a bunch of wicks into there. Clearly was holding that support level. Then we lost it. Rejected there again. Kind of chopped around it once. Got this as support. Resistance from the mid-range. So at that point, that mid-range had been tested a bunch of times. And I think Pentoshi told me to look at this chart. And so I took a look at it. And pretty much right when he messaged me, we were just flipping this mid-range, and I was like, okay, I'll buy some. That looks pretty good. So bought some and just hit my first target. Overall, the chart looks really bullish. I think it wouldn't really be the end of the world if it comes back and like tests this and then pushes up more. So you could look for a long there at around 75 cents, or once it breaks out of the top of that range, then I think you can look for more longs once we break out of that, because this is pretty much just thin air until I would probably say here. I don't know why I'm trying to draw this. Come on. It's about a cent. It's at about a cent. So that'd be a nice 11% trade from the range high, I think. From like here up to a cent, that should 13%. I think that'd be a pretty nice trade. So that's what I think of algo. It looks good though. Algo is looking nice. I'll see you guys there. All right. Oh, that's this. Oh, I might not be able to do that, so that's awkward. Anyway, let's see. Stieber, what's up, bro? Good to see you here. I think you've been in every single stream. Hey, Koski, check SNX, RSR. Okay, we can look at those. Do you think BTC dominance starts recovering post CME futures launch? I'm not sure. I am not too sure about what is going to happen with BTC dominance, to be honest. Does Neo ever make a comeback? That is a good question. I have not seen Neo, looked at Neo in a while. So I think this was from our stream earlier in the week. These levels are old. This was a daily breaker, held nicely, but I can delete that for now. It was just, I think this was last week's Monday's range. So what's today? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Oh yeah, I remember now. Monday's range was just super tiny, so I didn't bother to put it on there. But basically our plan was just for it to flip Monday's high, and it did, but it kind of chopped around. You probably would have been safe because what I kind of always say here is that I put my stop loss at the low before breaking out. So if we were breaking above before that candle, it's like, all right, I'll set limits where I wanted to buy at Monday's high, stop at the low before breaking out, which would be this one, and then just trail your stop up because it's kind of in price discovery mode. So if I paid closer attention to this one, it would have been a nice trade because that kind of went to the plan. It did kind of chop around this level a little bit. So if you tried to play it with too tight of a stop loss, you definitely would have gotten stopped. But I don't see any reason why you would have put your stop anywhere other than, I mean, below that low or below this low is probably what I would have done. So, yeah, SNX looks good. I guess now, like, I wouldn't want to buy it up here. I kind of missed the boat on this one because I wasn't paying close enough attention. But super bullish, like there's really no telling where exactly it's going to stop. So I would just be trailing my stop up, man. You'd probably be safe trailing your stop up to here. If you want to be even more aggressive, yeah, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable trailing it much further than that. Because like this could easily have a dip here and the bullish argument would still be intact and then push up from there. So I wouldn't want to trail it here or here because I think you could get wicked out and then it pushes back up. So yeah, SNX looks good. Bullish. If you guys ask me what I think about a coin, chances are I'm going to say it looks pretty bullish, other than Neo, I guess. I'm sorry if you hold Neo. I have nothing against Neo. I sent you a chart on Discord. Let's see. Here's what Sean sends me. Oh, is this what are we looking at? Link and Ethereum from back in the day? Or what is this? It just says the name of its MACD candles. Sean, help. How do I hide this? Yeah, this is Ethereum, right? No, it's not. I thought you were comparing this with like 2017 Ethereum or something like that. I don't remember what you sent originally. Bitcoin looks stronger than ETH at the moment. Maybe really low time frame. Sean, once you say something, I'll go back to this. Maybe really low time frame, like ETH BTC could pull back, but the higher time frame thesis, like I don't think you can look at this and say it looks bearish and basically saying am I eating a lemon? No, I'm done with the lemons, man. Okay, yeah, this is a cool fractal. So basically we had this resistance here, tagged it 1, 2, 3 times, finally flipped it. Nice retest, and he's saying that that's kind of what we just got with Link. So this is why Link is going to 125. I dig it. I'm on board. I'm cool with that. Thanks for sharing, Sean. Okay. Ave now. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Do we want to look at a RSR? I think someone said. Whole lot of data. I need a little more. Binance? Okay. Oh, yeah. No way, man. I need to set more alerts or something. Are you kidding me? Was I looking at this last stream? Like, why am I not setting alerts? That's 2 trades. That would just be bangers. Well, that's what I think of RSR. I would say this was our breakout right here from this. I probably said this last time, from this downtrend, however you want to look at it. Broke out of Monday's range, came to retest this 4-hour or 6-hour demand and Monday's high, and we've been pushing away from there. If I was looking to get back on board, or get on board, because I'm not in this, even though I should be, I think this is a pretty nice level. We have some nice equal lows there too. So that looks like the dot chart you sent me earlier. Yeah, dude, you predicted that like 6 moves in advance. That was crazy. But yeah, that's a nice SR level there. Maybe we get a sweep into that. I would probably play it something like this. I don't think you can have your stop much tighter than that. And then I would at least target this high and then go from there. Trail it up from there. Okay, someone remind me to set alerts for this. I mean, it looks pretty good. Be a nice SR flip. It is kind of sweeping these highs. So pullback wouldn't be crazy, and those are some nice equal lows. Let me see now that I have the bigger picture. It's basically, oh, it doesn't quite, looks a little different. What? Oh, I went onto a 5-minute chart. Okay. Yeah, so we were looking at like this. I guess those aren't equal lows here, but same thing. It's kind of stands, something like that. Stop below there. I know it's a loose stop, but you kind of have to give these coins space to breathe. 2.2R at the first target. It's still a solid setup to me. Let me see. Luna, I'm not sure. Where do you even trade that? They have that on FTX? No. Wow. Talk about up only. Yeah, man, trail your stop if you're in this. Looks super bullish. I would probably trail to this low right there for now. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know how you would enter back into this. Maybe kind of the same range plays I'm doing on Ethereum, but I can't watch that on every coin. Hey man, can you take a look at FIL? I think Sean loves FIL. Sean, is that the coin you've been shilling me? I mean, he likes YFFI. Yeah, that does look like it's kind of breaking out of accumulation, doesn't it? I'd say this is the resistance. We finally closed back through it. Yeah, no, this looks pretty bullish. I would, if I was long, I'd probably be targeting here as my first target. Oops. I mean, you ideally would have entered on that little retest. So I guess if I was looking at this earlier, this would have been I guess kind of the play I was looking for. But if this breaks up over 28 and kind of reclaims this this level that kind of acted as a floor this entire time, then I think you target here and price discovery basically. So that's worth keeping an eye on, because you know it could push up here and then sweep one of these highs and then keep ranging a little bit. So I think The higher probability play would be once we flip this, but yeah, overall, if this is a true breakout from this little accumulation range, it could be a nice play. FLM. Yeah, that's the one you've been talking about. What's that? Flamingo? That's funny. That's cool. Up only. Why didn't you tell me to buy at the beginning of the year? Maybe you did, I don't remember. Everything's popping off, man. In since 20 on Phil. Where's that? Oh yeah, you're good then. Wow. You got a nice entry. That is a good entry. Would love to see H bar. Let's see, what is that? I don't know any of these coins. Which one should I do? This? Weekly. Just tested previous all-time highs, breaking out from there. Daily. Looks like it's breaking back out again. Let's see if I had to pull a range here. Probably would be here to the bottom of that guy. Right there. Yeah, that all lines up pretty well. I'll delete this now. So we made a high, low, swept the high, swept the low, kind of deviated it for a little bit, went back below, nice rounded bottom, retest the range low, range back in there again, breaking out. I think you can buy a retest of this mid-range and then above the range high, something like that. I hope that helps. Oh, BTC pair is better. I can look at that too. Yeah, same kind of idea. On this one, not quite as clean, but I'd look for it to move up a little bit to prove it to me. All right, let's see if anything's happened while we were talking about these. Oh, wow. That's a little surprising. Maybe this goes straight to 40. I've been waiting for Bitcoin to hit 40 for like 3 weeks. I've had this blue level marked. So yeah, with Bitcoin, I mean, I kind of explained this at the beginning, but if other people are here, I'm going to be looking for weakness in blue and at the range high, because if this does range for longer, like we might range for a month and a half, and we've been ranging for, let's take it from the high, like a month. So, I mean, theoretically, it wouldn't really be an issue if it ranges for this long. So I could see like maybe a rejection there or here, and then go back down. Obviously, probably not take that long. I mean, that would actually look pretty crazy if we spike up here and then start going down, because we do have some untapped lows here, 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 and we didn't really go into any demand because this guy kind of took it away. So I still kind of am looking for this level, but man, that would probably be painful for a lot of people if we spike up to 42 and then go back down to 26. But honestly, it's something that I've kind of been looking for. But yeah, I mean, I said this earlier, but I don't really see any plays for Bitcoin right here. I kind of just want to let it develop, and I would rather look to hedge some spot up here or up here. But if this just spikes right through, then like just enjoy the ride. I just think the price action has been a bit cleaner on alts recently, so I've been trading those with leverage and then just haven't really touched Bitcoin and haven't really touched my Bitcoin spot. I'm just kind of letting it letting it ride. Ethereum has definitely been the higher conviction play. That hourly close was pretty but maybe we get this daily open retest. I would really want to see it hold. Ride that to at least 50 Tesla. Oh yeah, the fill. Yeah, I think so too. I think honestly with like every alt that I'm playing, I'm trying to leave like 20% open to like in case it just keeps ripping and ripping and ripping. Like that's what you got to do in this environment, especially if you were trading like comp or Aave. I didn't do that. I longed here and I can't remember where I closed it. Definitely not. I didn't hold it for that long. I think I closed it around here. But hey, it happens. But if I left 20% on and just trailed my stop loss up with market structure, I'd still be in 20% of it. So same thing with Aave. Like if you kept a 20% moon bag, like I remember being super hyped when this broke 100, and now it's at 500. Like I was trading it a bunch back here, and I did not leave on a ton at all. I didn't really leave on, like from my leverage plays, I didn't leave on any of this. So ETH BTC is testing the daily level, or ETH USD? Oh, the daily open? Yeah. It's about to test it. Let's see. We can leave the other ones on here that I was talking about. It was right there and right there. So we're looking for something similar. I want to test that and then kind of start pushing away from it. Atom up almost 6% already today. Yeah, ETH BTC is dipping a little bit, but I don't track this super close. Like I'm never just going to be watching the 15-minute for ETH BTC. I'm mostly looking at it on a higher time frame basis. But yeah, I mean, basically my main plan is just keep hanging on to my Ethereum, keep hanging on to my Link, Ethereum and Link. I'm in some algo too. Some of it hit the take profit, but I'm not didn't close all of it there. So kind of just gonna try and ride out these alts for a little bit. I do think ETH BTC, like I don't want to close a big bag of Ethereum when ETH BTC looks this good high time frame, because I feel like I would just regret that later. But it's just a matter of staying really patient, because for all we know, this could just chop around for longer and try and shake people out, you know, before going up for the next leg. I don't think it will. I'm inclined to think we push, but we'll see. LTC soon? Yeah, I agree. Litecoin it's on the come up. Litecoin will be good soon. Do you think the ETH CME will have bearish effect on price? Yeah, I think it's like a sell the news event kind of thing. I think it's already being priced in. You can watch my ETH to 2K video. I talk about that a little bit more. So I actually got a run here in a minute. I figured this was going to be a shorter one, but we still got a good 30-40 minutes out of it, and I hope the plans are clear. If you're at your computer watching Ethereum low time frame, try and see if this 1,722 level holds, and then with Bitcoin, try to see if we get a retest of those equal highs, that could be a long. Otherwise, let's see if we can make that push up to 40K this weekend. But that's pretty much it. It's date night with the wife, so I gotta run. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Maybe we'll do another stream this weekend. Maybe I'll have another guest on. I have to get Sean on one of these. Me and Loma are planning to do one, and me and Maine are planning to do one. So I'll get those ones going at some point. Not sure if we'll do one this weekend. I don't want to promise anything, but if I have some time, it's fun to hop on, even if it's just for half an hour or an hour. What do you think about CME and Ethereum? Watch just click on my channel, and it was like 6 days ago, the ETH to 2K video. I talk about it in depth. She's not here, Sean. She can't hear. She doesn't watch me stream. All right. Well, I appreciate it. SZ, have a good weekend. Sean, Satoshi Scalper. Jeez. Jerome. I will talk to you guys soon. Levels, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate your support. We got to pump your follower count. You're a beast. Tesla, take care. No problem, man. Have a good weekend, guys. Talk to you soon.